everybody, welcome to Lehigh. We're doing the commute into Naples today.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Florida
Miami.
82 East.
Miami. Well, we had to go through Naples. This is what everybody does every day.
Except for you.
Yeah, not me.
We're not gonna go through Naples, it's gonna take too long. We're gonna go through Immokalee.
Okay, we're going to I-Town.
Takes way too long. Is this 82 already?
Turn left onto Florida 82 East.
No, we'll do 82. So Naples will take too long. This is 82. They finally finished this crap. You think it's a nightmare now? You should have seen this crap before they finished it.
Oh, it was terrible.
The nightmare of a lifetime. Everybody in Lehigh. So I did a video ATVing through Lehigh, and I had one of my good subscribers say something along the lines of, you know, man, you've been talking about Lehigh, and look at you driving that ATV through the woods. Oh, that looks fun. I'm like, yeah, it looks fun, but the reality of people here in Lehigh isn't having a freaking weekday off to go riding around an ATV like I do. The reality of people in Lehigh is getting up at 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, 6 in the morning, and driving on this crap all the way to Naples. You can see 82 is already backed up. Now, we're not, it's not even like, I wish you guys could see the map through Naples. Like, I wish you guys could see this. Oh, I can't do it now, we got the green light. I wish you guys could see the map of 75 through Naples. It's red. All Fort Myers is red, Bonita's red, Naples is red.
Continue on Florida 82 East for 19 miles.
It's not all. I know people here in Lehigh that live here in Lehigh, and they have to work in Naples, and it can take them an hour and 45 minutes to get to work, and that's now in the off season. When the winter comes around, 2 hours commute each way. That's not life, man. Now, if you got your house paid off and you're self-employed, or you work here in Fort Myers or something easier, different story. But living in Lehigh and working in Naples, bro, like most people have to do, that's not a walk in the park by any means. It's a hard life, man. The first month that I moved to Lehigh down here, I didn't know what I was gonna do, so I just picked up a job in Naples just to get me, just to get from point A to point B. I started working in Naples. And I didn't last. One day I was late to work, and I called the person. I was like, "Hey, bro, it's gonna take it's gonna take an hour extra to get to work." I mean, like, already that's what GPS said. And the person flipped out on me. I was like, "Okay, whatever." You know. But the reality of most people living here in Lehigh is this, bro. It's not a walk in the park by any means. And then, thankfully, they finally finished this project right here, the 82. This is 3 lanes now. This is 1 lane each way. Congested construction. I mean, finally they finished this, and it makes the life of the people here easier. 82 being done was a huge thing for Lehigh. This really made the life of people a lot easier. It was a nightmare. There's no infrastructure. Somebody else mentioned on that same video, why don't they have why are the roads unpaved? I'm like, yeah, that's the least of the problems. Everybody's on septic, everybody's on well. It's not all that pretty, really. I mean, it's not. I'm not here because I want to. I'm here because I have to, bro. Accident already. Is that a motorcycle down?
Yeah.
Gosh, man, that's horrible. Motorcycle down. And I hate this 82 going into Immokalee. It's one of the most dangerous roads you're ever going to come across. This 82 into Immokalee, accidents every single day. From Immokalee, it's even worse. I don't know why these roads are just so dangerous. It's a clear shot right here, but when you get to Immokalee, there's curves and stuff, and they got roundabouts, I think that's what they're doing on 82 and 29. It's just a dangerous road, man. It's not fun, really. Not fun at all. But no, it's not all pretty. I mean, like, if you're retired, I I've said this before about Lehigh. I mean, like, just people don't, they kind of hear what they want to hear and don't hear everything I say. I've said if you're retired and your house is paid off and you just want to live in Southwest Florida affordably, it's all right. You know? But if you're stuck in this traffic from here to Naples every single day, and you get home one day from working all day, and half your stuff is missing, that's a whole different picture right there. That's a whole different picture. But I hate going into Immokalee through here. It's probably quicker than going through Naples now, because we're heading to Miami today. I noticed a gas station down on this other road. That's new. We get gas too at some point. Only got half a gas tank. But what's crazy about this drive is into Immokalee, it's one lane. This eventually becomes one lane on 82. Unless they fixed it already. I don't know if they've done it yet. It's one lane going on 82. It's one lane on 29. And it's one lane on Immokalee Road going into Immokalee. Bro, Immokalee is like 70. I don't give a crap. They say it's like 20,000 people. There's at least 70,000 people in Immokalee. I've always said that. I think Immokalee, they say it's like 25,000 people. There's 70,000 people in Immokalee. Because Bonita's got 70,000 people. How does Immokalee not have more people than Bonita? That's the way I look at it. You get in that Immokalee, man, in the morning, accidents, left and right. I mean, it's like Immokalee Road, one lane each way, 70,000 people, and that's the people going out of Immokalee. You got people going in Immokalee. It's tragic, man. A lot of people have been lost going from Lehigh to Immokalee and Naples in their commutes in the mornings. It's a crappy commute. And now with this highway done, it's better. It's a whole lot better. When this was under construction, this 82 was a nightmare. It's actually very nice now. It's 8 a.m. and we're heading eastbound on 82 towards Immokalee. Gotta look at houses I ain't even seen there. We're all kind of in the southeast corner of Lehigh. It's 55, everybody's going about 65. Foggy morning. But when it comes to infrastructure, the place still has a lot to go. It's got a long way to go.
Are new. Very new.
This one.
Yeah. They should not bounce around like a horse. In some roads I've seen.
I got a cold. Nice truck.
Yeah. Always liked red Chevys.
But the person I got this from tested negative, so at least it's not that.
Yeah.
Still horrendous. Bad. I got a new drug. Here we go. This truck is balling, man. Another gas station over here. All of them are packed. got half a gas tank. We should probably gas at least a month. That truck is sweet. It's already bent the back.
How do you bend the back?
Working. That's right. Gooseneck trailer. That's like $100,000 truck. It's got the Miami license plate on it. It's probably Cuban. $100,000 truck, $7,000 in wheels.
And you got it stanced, right?
Yeah. The wheels are expensive too. And he has already beat the crap out of it. You can see the. You can see how. I guess he must have had a gooseneck trailer and dropped on it. Dropped it somehow. Orange fields already. When he asked me, why don't you never drive to the orange fields? Look to the right. There they are right there. Oranges. Oranges for as far as the eye can see all throughout Quarry County. I think we're still in Lehigh. We'll be in Quarry soon. Tírate del medio, serio. As you get closer to Immokalee, this will become one lane and traffic will get more congested. You still got a few other roads that come off of Lehigh, like Columbus. I think that was Columbus. You know, we can pay $20 and bring our ATV right here to the Lazy Springs. They got lakes, ponds, and for $10 you can camp overnight. Is there garbage in here?
What?
Yeah, drop my bubble gum. Henry County. Hands dry right there. Of course, we're going the wrong way. Most people are heading towards the coast. We're heading inland. We're working Miami today. We're heading the wrong way.
Look, that fog is thick.
You know where to drop my bubble gum?
Let's see.
What's that receipt for?
Something that we have records for already.
Use it.
Yeah.
$10. I'm finding my $10 back. What if I want to go to landfill and get my $10 back, Katie? There we go, one lane. And Foggy. And Immokalee. Yeah. I got a new truck. So we're going to be in Naples area soon. Here we go. Quarry County. So this is the county that Naples sits in.
Yeah.
Of course, we're really far from Naples. This crap is horrible. I'm still gonna go to work. Like I said, somebody in our household already got a test and they came up negative. So we're good to go. That's where this commute gets crappy right here. Nothing on the south, fog. City. Dump trucks. I guess corkscrew right there. Sometimes when 75 gets really bad, you can go on corkscrew. You gotta drive all the way out here and then go back that way. And that's one way to get around when 82 was in bad shape, but you would go through corkscrew. That road winds back and forth through some woods and stuff, but it beats going through 82 before the construction project is over. Now that it's done, it's probably got less traffic, but then all the dump trucks go through there, especially if they're getting from Naples, because the quarries are all up here somewhere. This dump truck has been like 3 feet off the road the whole time. I'm scared of oncoming traffic or something. Why is he riding to me? I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I would guess he does this every day. You think they could have another thing about these roads? Believe it or not, I know if you're from another part of the country, you're gonna think it's crazy. But another thing about these roads out here is that they put out spike strips to catch dump trucks. They don't put them right in the center of the road. They'll put them like off to the side or. But anyways, the people that do tire, like roadside tire changes, they put out spike strips to catch dump trucks. So a lot of times dump trucks on the radio they'll tell each other, or they'll call each other and say, hey, avoid this route today, or if you're on this route, make sure you take the inside or the outside, because they put out spike strips to give people flat tires. Especially dump trucks, because they're more expensive. So they put out spike strips to catch dump trucks. So I think what this guy might be doing is he knows there's spike strips, so he might just be. You see a car stopped here. They might be getting. They do this is like a daily basis in Southwest Florida. They put out spike strips. The people that do like roadside, like see that guy right there. They have like the dump truck time, exchanging truck, whatever. The guy I went out with, they're like mobile mechanics, So what this guy might be doing, whatever he's doing, I'm gonna do it as well. What he's probably doing is that he's probably got word up from other dump trucks, or he's already been out since in the morning, and he knows that there's spike strips in the center, so he's driving the outside lane. But they do that pretty much on a normal basis here. Like every single day, you'll see there's days where you're on 75 or 82 or 80, and you might see 10 people with flat tires. Like, how the crap did 10 people get flat tires is because they do it on purpose. So I think what this guy's doing is he knows there's spike strips, so he's riding the edge today. Or that, or he's trying to see if he thinks I'm trying to pass him, or I don't know, maybe he thinks I'm trying to pass him. But yeah, the spike strips thing is really common. You'll see there's days where you come out here and you'll see just massive amounts of cars with flat tires, and they're really going for the dump trucks because they get them more money on that. But basically, they turn the highways into minefields. The dump truck in front of him, he's doing the same exact thing too. So there's probably there he goes. Oh, woo! Gotta slam on the brakes. That was a ball. Yeah, these roads are super dangerous out here. Smell that tire burn. But there's a dump truck in front of him, and the dump truck in front of him, they're doing the same thing. They're both riding the inside, so they must know about spike strips or something on the road. That's a low life right there, man. Risking people's lives to make $40 changing a tire. But that's how it is out here. People don't realize how gutter Southwest Florida is. People think New York City's, the most hardcore place you could be. And it is. But out here, you see some stuff out here too, man. These guys are riding. You see that? They're riding to the same place, so they both know. They're both riding the inside the whole way in. It's like little details like that. And they were both riding the inside walls because they know that in the center wall there's nails and stuff on the center. Sometimes it's on the outside, but what you can do too is I think they charge you. The people that do that, they'll also charge you to tell them. So they'll put out the spike strips on the road to give you a flat tire. But then they'll also charge you. Like it's like a service where you pay them on a weekly basis. You pay them, and they'll tell you what roads to avoid or what to do not to get a flat tire that week. So like it's like double. Like on one end, they're trying to slam your tires. You know, it's done so open. Like I don't know how the dump truck drivers don't just mob up and get rid of these people, man. Like it's so cowardly that they don't just get rid of these people. I don't know. I'm glad I don't drive a dump truck. But if I was a dump truck driver, I'd figure out a way to get rid of those people. Because on one end, they pop your tires, and on the other end, they charge you like a fee to know what routes to avoid or whatever. Like you can actually you can get like a map of where it's gonna happen. You know. Some people like me personally. If I was a dump truck driver, I'd get rid of those people. There would be an unfortunate accident on the road once in a while. And how the crap do you even allow that, bro? Like, well, it's dirty out here. It really is. We're almost to Immokalee.
In a quarter mile, merge onto Florida 29 South.
A little bit late, Siri. There you get to Immokalee. It's already red latte and then Immokalee 8 a.m. 8:19 right now.
Continue on Florida 29 South for 3 miles.
What's nice about being in Fort Myers is that whenever we go up north, we're an hour shorter. Like we're almost an hour less to Orlando now. But if we're going to Miami, it's longer. We're gonna have to get gas somewhere. Might be easier to do it in Immokalee than it will be in. A whole lot easier in Immokalee than it will be in Miami. The Mikasuki's got a lot of traffic to get gas, but we got half a tank. How the crap did I spend half a tank yesterday? All I did was go to Naples and back. It just blows my mind that somebody can actually do that for a living. You know, your job is to go out there and purposely puncture cars' wheels. You can easily hurt somebody for real, like doing that. Like, how do you be just a little scumbag where you're like purposely putting people's lives in danger so you can make 40 bucks on the side of the road? It just blows my mind how and that's just some of the things that are out there. I mean, there's all types of other scams out there, but that's just one of the things that are out here. Like, it's really predatory, and that's common in other countries. That's really common in like, you know, if you go to like Colombia or Mexico or other countries, that's really common. Like, but you don't think in the United States? See, he's doing it too. They're doing it too in the other lane. Just about all the big trucks are riding the outside wall today. So you got school buses out there full of kids. It's wild that somebody would do that. Immokalee. It's shorter, I guess. New Market Road is shorter.
Turn left onto Florida 29 alternate, New Market Road West.
I'm gonna go straight to the Immokalee Center. I'm sorry. Straight to Immokalee.
Continue on. Head south on North 15th Street toward Jefferson Avenue West, then turn left onto Jefferson Avenue West. Turn left onto Monroe Street, then turn left onto Nassau Street.
Similar ETA. I don't know why Sarah wanted me to do that. I guess to avoid driving through Immokalee. We're in Immokalee now, guys.
Continue for 23 miles.
I don't know why the crap somebody would watch this commute. Like, is your life not miserable enough yet? Watch a video about commuting through Immokalee and Lehigh.
In the fog.
Yeah. Like, is your life not miserable? Make it miserable.
Yeah.
Cops over there. Pulling people over.
Yeah.
Do you have a driver's license? Do you have a reason to pull me over? Doesn't matter. Do you have a driver's license? You don't? No, I'm from Guatemala. I don't have a driver's license. Okay. How much cash you got on you? Do you have a title for this vehicle? Because, you know, there's ways to work things out. That's another hustle. Accident right there?
Yeah.
Dude, another accident, bro.
Yeah. It gets more dangerous in the fog.
All types of hustles out here. I hope they're living good. If you're doing all that crap to make a living, I hope you're living good. You know, Adam the Woo did a video in Prattville?
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
He says he's got friends and family there or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He made a video like, he went from, he did Clanson, he did Montebello, he did Prattville, all that back there. He showed, you remember the house in Prattville that had the, you know, it's hot in hell, you're gonna burn and all that?
Yeah.
That house?
Mm-hmm.
Remember in Prattville, right on the outskirts of Prattville, there's a there's a house that had all the garbage in the front with all the signs.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped and he did a video there.
Hmm.
And then he did a video in the geographical center of Alabama, which we drove past it and didn't really pay attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
But he found potential where we didn't. He's got a lot of subscribers.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got the school bus attendants in Immokalee. Immokalee. Where people live in poverty in Immokalee, but they make the best dang tacos that you ever had. Make you so glad, and they grow the best tomatoes that you ever had. They use a lot of mere chemicals to make the bass lad strong and have 3 eyes. The bass got 3 eyes. 3-eyed bass. 3-eyed bass. Let me tell you about Larry, the 3-eyed bass. He was living in the swamp all up in the water grass. One day they started to spray a chemical. He grew a new eye and a 3rd eyeball. Let me tell you about Larry, the big mouth bass. He was living in the swamp. He was living in the grass. One day a chemical they sprayed up on the tree. He got more eyes. Now he's got 3. Larry the largemouth bass got 3 eyes. Larry the largemouth bass got 3 eyes. Larry the largemouth bass, you got 3 eyes. Walking by the side of the road in Immokalee, I saw 3 guys. Larry the largemouth bass, he got 3 eyes. Larry the largemouth, he got 3 eyes. Went up in the swamp, living in the grass. Larry the largemouth Bobby got 3 eyes.
Beautiful song today.
Larry the largemouth, he got 3 eyes. Larry the largemouth, he got 3 eyes. He slime holding scales and down the dale. Larry the largemouth, he got 3 eyes. And now he can see more bait fish than before. They keep on spraying chemicals in the Everglades. He's gonna have 4. Larry learned from Buff, he's got 4 eyes. Larry learned from Buff, he's got 4 eyes. And if they keep on spraying more chemicals in the Everglades, Larry will have 5. Make a song about that. This is a song I might actually make. This is actually good enough to record. Larry the largemouth, he's got 3 eyes, and they keep on spraying chemicals in the Everglades, and he'll have 4. And if they keep on spraying chemicals in the Everglades, Larry will have 5. Larry the 5-eyed bass, live in the Everglades up in the grass. And if they keep on spraying chemicals in the Everglades, Larry will have 6 eyes. Larry the 6-eyed bass. Larry the 6-eyed bass. Larry the 6-eyed bass. And if they keep on spraying chemicals in the Everglades, Larry will have 7 eyes. Larry the 7-eyed bass. Larry the 7-eyed bass. And if they spray more chemicals in the Everglades, Larry will have 8 eyes. Larry the 8-eyed bass. Larry the 8-eyed bass. If they keep on spraying chemicals in the Everglades, Larry will have 9 eyes. Larry the 9-eyed bass. Larry the 9-eyed bass. Just like a 9-life cat. Only difference here is he's a bass. Larry the 9-eyed bass. Larry the 9-eyed bass. They keep on spraying chemicals in the Everglades. Larry will have 10 eyes. I'm gonna work on that one in the studio, man. I need some studio time right about now. Larry the 10-eyed bass. Larry the 10-eyed bass. Larry the 10-eyed bass. If they keep on spraying chemicals in the Everglades, he'll grow another. Larry the 2-eyed bass. Larry the 2-eyed bass. Now Larry can poop the through the bass down there in the Everglades, man. You can pick up that, they caught a bass down there, and they're like, what the crap happened to those bass down there, man? But them tomatoes were so dang red, they didn't care how many eyes the bass had, because those were the best dang tomatoes. That's the ending lyric of the song. But people didn't care about how many eyes Larry the bass had, because those were the best dang tomatoes that we ever had. I take that in the studio. Wouldn't that get like 1 million views? Larry the 10-eyed bass. But people didn't care about how many eyes Larry had, because those were the dang best tomatoes we ever had. Larry the 1-eyed bass went to the Everglades and grew another eye. Larry the 2-eyed bass, they sprayed some chemicals in the Everglades, and now he's got 3 eyes. Larry the 3-eyed bass, they sprayed some more chemicals in the Everglades, and now he's got 4 eyes. Larry the 4-eyed bass. Fluoride is not a chemical. Larry the 4-eyed bass, swimming in the Everglades with fluoride. Larry the 4-eyed bass, they sprayed some more chemicals in the Everglades, and now he's got 5 eyes. Larry the 5-eyed bass. Larry the 5-eyed bass, they sprayed some more chemicals in the Everglades, and now he's got 6 eyes. Larry the 6-eyed bass. Larry the 6-eyed bass, they sprayed some more chemicals in the Everglades, and now he's got like 7 eyes. Larry the 7-eyed bass. Larry the 7-eyed bass, they sprayed some more chemicals in the Everglades, and now he's got 8 eyes. Larry the 8-eyed bass. Larry the 8-eyed bass, they sprayed some more chemicals in the Everglades, and now he's got 9 eyes. Larry the 9-eyed bass. Larry the 9-eyed bass, he is not a cat, he's a bass, but he's got 9 eyes. Like The cat's got 9 lives. Larry the 9-eyed bass, Larry the 9-eyed bass. They spread some more chemicals in the Everglades, and now he's got 10 eyes. Larry the 10-eyed bass, Larry the 10-eyed bass. Nobody cared about Larry the 10-eyed bass, cause those were the best egg tomatoes that we ever had. Larry the 10-eyed bass, they sprayed some more chemicals in the Everglades, and Larry died. Then after Larry died, also the gator died. After the gator died, also the turtles died. After the turtles died, also the grass that died. After the whole Everglades died, they dried it up and made a golf course from Naples to Miami, and all the rich white people from New York were glad. This man is honest.
Well, that does sound like something plausible at this point.
Man, that could be like an extension, like a remix, you know, like a little.
What?
Why is there concrete on the side of the road? After Larry died, then all the gators died, then all the turtles died, then all the bananas died, then all the guys died, and then they made a golf course from Naples to Miami to make all the rich white people from New York glad. Larry, that song. If I need to get in the studio with that song. Larry the 10-eyed bass. And I could probably animate it. I used to know how to do animations. They taught us that in high school. You know, in high school, there's a teacher that taught us how to do animations.
Really?
I totally forgot though. I mean, I remember the gist of it. Just like I remember how to make beats and I remember how to edit videos. I want to animate. You know how like you ever watch a YouTube video?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a little cartoon and he's dancing.
Yeah.
It's really like a 10-second clip that's just repeated over and over.
Yeah.
I know how to do that. It's been a while. It's an animation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make an animation. I need to get an animation program. If anybody knows a simple animation program they can recommend, like I'll animate the bass. You know, like it will look like Larry the Bass. Like you remember, it's not really a real bass like Larry the Bass. So you remember they used to sell a bass that would talk. Was that Larry the Bass? Wasn't that called Larry the Bass?
No. It was a bass. Billy.
Billy Bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be Larry.
Mm-hmm.
Larry the Larry the 1-eyed bass went to the Everglades and he grew another eye. Larry the 2-eyed bass. They put some chemicals in the Everglades and he grew 3 eyes. Larry the 3-eyed bass. Larry the 3-eyed bass. They put some more chemicals in the Everglades and now he's got 4 eyes. Larry the 4-eyed bass. Larry the 4-eyed bass. He ate so much fluoride he got 5 eyes. Larry the 5-eyed bass. Sun's out but we're still in the fog. Okay, this is a boring drive. I believe it's still foggy out here. It's like 8:30 in the morning already. Dude, I need to hit the studio with that. That's the track right there. A little animated video of a bass flapping around. Oh man, I know how to make the video. You know that guy that I bought the ramps from?
Mm-hmm.
He had a bass.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the one that you press a button, the bass where you press a button and he sings?
Yep.
But that bass that he has in particular, it's just the bones. It doesn't have the meat.
Okay.
I could probably grab like a green t-shirt and put it behind the base so it's just the skeleton of the bass singing and dancing. I gotta call him back, see if he still has it. And then I can use that as a green screen and then I can put a background or something on it and then that would be the animation. And then I can just hit it with a cartoon effect and then that'll look like a bass, you know, like that could be the music video. Just that bass dancing. That's a pretty easy way to do it. Larry the 10-eyed bass. Larry the 10-eyed bass. And I'll share it on all Facebook groups before. We should start making songs. songs. That's how really most YouTubers get famous. Eventually they become artists.
Yeah. Do you want to be an artist?
I'm talented enough to do it. I just don't really. I don't care for the fame. I just care about the money.
Well, they usually come hand in hand, Jose.